Tribal Solidarity March under the banner of all tribal student unions Manipur turns violent in Churachandpur district. Houses on fire and many sustained injuries. Government suspend mobile internet in Manipur for 5 days over turmoil in adjoining areas of Churachandpur and Bishnupur district. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar lands in Manipur on short trip. Jagdeep says Manipur has been improvement in terms of connectivity. Kampongpi District Police arrests 4 miscreants including a woman with more than 15 kgs of heroin number 4 worth around 100 crore 50 lakh rupees on international market. And Manipur celebrates World Press Day 2023. Editor of Manava Chefong Shyam Kishore Case Sound backs Tiam Prem Kumar Award 2023. Hello and welcome to Impact News watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Widespread tribal solidarity march under the banner of All Tribal Student Union Manipur (ATSUM) was carried out in hill districts of the state today, opposing to scheduled tribe status demand by the Meitei community. It may be mentioned that the High Court of Manipur on April 19 ordered the state government to send necessary recommendation to Center for Inclusion to Meitei community in the ST list within 4 weeks from the day of receiving the order. Large number of people turned up for the protest rally in the Hill district. However, after the march, things turned ugly in Churachandpur district, with some miscreants setting fire at Kuki War Gate at the adjoining of Churachandpur and Torbung. Huge confrontation occurred between some irate participants of the rally and locals of Torbung. The argument got flared to the extent that Churachandpur and Bishnupur district police had to intervene to control the situation. Heavily armed miscreants along with locals of Churachandpur reportedly chased locals of Torbung till Kangwai. Later, locals from Churachandpur chased down the people of Torbung, Kangwai till Phabokchau Ithai. Some houses were vandalized and set ablaze in the incident. Some villagers fled till Kwakta, many sustained injuries in the incident, and they are being shifted to Moirang and Imphal for treatment. Massive personnel to Manipur police have been rushed to the site.
비디오 안 되는 게가. 꿈대로. 폴리스나 할라 이지가 이긴.
In the wake of violence in adjoining areas of Churachandpur and Bishnupur district, Manipur government have decided to shut down mobile internet service for 5 days in the state. An order issued by the Home Commissioner, Hais Gyan Prakash, mentioned that the decision to shut internet was taken as video shared on social media platforms including WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter could potentially lead to further deterioration of law and order situation. The internet shutdown will be effective from tonight. Curfew has been imposed in Bishnupur district. Around 6,000 people in Senapati district also took out a protest rally in the district against the High Court's order this morning at around 11 a.m. Protesters first gathered at Senapati public ground. From there, they took out tribal solidarity march along National Highway 37, Imphal Dimapur Road in Senapati town. Senapati District Student Association and other association in the district organized a march under the banner of the ADSUM. After a public meeting held at Senapati Bazaar, volunteers and representatives of the ADSUM and various student union of Senapati submitted a memorandum to the President of India through Senapati DC objective to inclusion of Meitei community in the ST list. Speaking to Impact News on the sidelines, ADSUM tribal member Adani David Choro said that they took out a march opposing to inclusion of the Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list, as there are apprehension that Meitei community will take over lands in the hill districts of the state. He added that if STDC and even approached to hold talks on the matter, it will be looked into. Adani David Choro said Meitei community is the biggest community in the state, and if the community is ever included in the ST list, they may start settling in the hill areas and encroach tribal lands and take away their rights. He added that STDCM has not sent any official invitation to hold talks, even though they may have expressed their desire to hold talks on various occasions.
Left, right, everywhere, one arm distance.
Left, right, front, back.
ADSUM executive poll said today's rally is a significant one, as it was taken out the protection of rights of the tribal people. He appealed to the state government to consider the sentiment of the hilly people before taking any steps. He urged the government not to act on the director of the High Court's direction without the consent of the hilly residents. Protesters chanted various slogans and held various placards which read, "Stop thriving by exploiting tribals and our rights, no protection of our land if Meitei becomes ST. Meiteis are not tribal, they are SC, OBC and Brahmin. There are no government land in hill districts, etc."
Article 371C the even government of India tribal cell area the hill areas any lamam low government central low authority the constitution safeguard of Manipur so Tamgi mission laga cell low yade Marmadu Langa culture traditions safeguard reliability. Once hangdo people taradi mutation laga any laga lums cell culture poaching to safeguard the land and our culture identity. What is Haba Sadaba Hibasi comment people in Amoy Adubo University
successfully the tribal solidarity march against Meitei ST demand was successfully conducted properly at Senapati with the full cooperation of the tribal populace here at Senapati. Under the banner, "Come now, let us reason together," under the agency of all tribal students in the Manipur ADSUM. With such strong opposition from the tribal of the state, I appeal the concerned authority under Central Ministry to understand the sentiment of the tribal community of Manipur.
Protests against scheduled tribe status demand by Meitei community under the banner of All Tribal Student Union Manipur ADSUM was also carried out in Kampopi district. A large number of people in the district took out protest march from Yaikong Paut village till Thomas Ground in Kampokpi headquarters, followed by a public meeting and submission of memorandum to the President of India through Kampokpi DC. Taking part in the protest, Atsum Finance Secretary Kakai Singh Sid said ST status demand by Meitei community is an unreasonable and baseless demand. He warned the Manipur government that if it ever sent recommendation against the interest of the hilly people, it will be a big threat to the integrity and unity of Manipur. He said they have been opposing the ST status demand since 2012, and today they took out the protest march in all 10 hill districts of the state. Kakai Singh Sid said once Meitei community gets listed in ST category, lands, rights and other privileges of the people of the hills will be taken away. He demanded withdrawal of the demand at the earliest for the welfare of all the communities in the state.
Yeah, our tribe, our valley brethren, they have every democratic right to assert what they want. This is a democratic country. But as tribals, we have our own right to assert that we are against this demand. So, in the collective interest of Manipur, we would like to ask our valley brothers to please step back. We would like to assert that this demand of our Meitei brothers and sisters is illogical. This is illogical demand. And we would like to appeal to the government of Manipur to look into the sentiments of the tribal community of Manipur. Because if decisions are taken otherwise, it might have a very bad impact on the territorial integrity of Manipur.
People in Moreh town also took out tribal solidarity march under the banner of All Tribal Student Union Manipur, Atsum against tribals scheduled tribe status demand for Meitei community today. Hill Tribal Council, HTC, Moreh Kuki Student Organization, KSO, Moreh Block and Kuki Chief Association, KCA Moreh, jointly organized a protest rally which ended at ADC Moreh complex, where they submitted a memorandum pressing various demands. Shops, hotels and banks were closed and traffic movement came to a standstill during the rally. Normal activities resumed once the rally ended. KSO Technopole, KCA Technopole and Kuki Women Human Rights Technopole also jointly took out tribal solidarity march under the banner of All Tribal Student Union Manipur against scheduled tribe status demand by Meitei community. Tribals belonging to various communities took out a rally from Technopole Village Community Hall till Technopole DC office and submitted a memorandum to Technopole DC raising their dissent over the demand of ST status by Meitei community. The participants were seen holding placards with messages like Meitei ST demand is purely selfishness, no protection for our land if Meiteis become ST, Meiteis are not tribal, they are SC, OBC and Brahmin, respect tribal rights, our land, our rights, stop discrimination, government of Manipur stopped evicting from our land, there is no government land in tribal areas, Meiteis are not recognized indigenous community on the permanent forum on indigenous issues, government of the Manipur don't recommend Meitei ST demand. While affirming their support for Atsum, they also chanted slogans against the order of the High Court of Manipur. Speaking on the sidelines of the rally, President of Kuki Chief Association Technopole Saikonjang Baiti said, how can people living in valley become SC, ST and OBC all at once? KSO General Headquarters, KSO Ukrult and Kuki NP Ukrult also organized travel solidarity march opposing to ST status demand by Meitei community under the banner of All Tribal Student Union Manipur Atsum at Litan Seri County in Ukrult district today. Protesters also submitted a memorandum to President Draupadi Murmu through Ukrult DC. KSO Ukhrul executive members took part in the march organized by 6 TKS and Ukhrul CSOs in Ukhrul district headquarters. Naga Student Union Chandal, NSUC and Kuki Student Organization, KSO Chandal District, along with other organizations, also took out Tribal Solidarity March under the banner of All Tribal Student Union Atsum in Chandal District Headquarters. People of various tribal communities residing in the district, representatives of civil bodies, students, religious leaders and various chiefs took part in the march, which started in front of Chandal Indoor Hall via Jaffa Bazaar to DC Chandal Office Complex, where they submitted a memorandum to President of India via Chandal DC. On the other hand, people took out counter-protests in valley areas of state against the rally carried out in hill areas against enlisting Meitei community in the scheduled draft list of the Indian Constitution. Some areas included Sawongbung, Pangai, Kurkul, Torbung, Kanglatombi, Sikmai, Kadamban, etc. It may be mentioned that the High Court of Manipur on April 19 ordered the state government to send necessary recommendation to Centre for including Meitei community in the ST list, and tribal people of the state under the banner of Atsum have been opposing vehemently against the same. Protesters expressed discontentment that government's action to protect reserve forest have been portrayed as attempt to destroy one community by another community. Meitei communities settled in Assam and Nagaland under the banner of the World Meitei Council took out protests today, demanding Manipur government to abide by the direction of the High Court of Manipur to send recommendation to Centre for the inclusion of the Meitei community in the scheduled draft list of the Indian Constitution. They demanded Manipur government to send recommendation within 4 weeks as the court ordered. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar says Manipur has been improvement in terms of connectivity. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar said this during his visit in Manipur today. Upon arrival at Imphal, Vice President was given a warm welcome by Governor Anusha Uike and Chief Minister N. Biren during a program organized at Dhanmanjari University. Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan, Education Minister T.S. Basantakumar, ministers, MLAs, government officials along with students attended the program. Speaking on the occasion, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar Manipur is improving especially in terms of connectivity through road, airways, railways. He also lauded the contribution of the state in art and culture and sports. He further mentioned that Manipur is also starting to attract many tourists as Northeast India sees development through AGIS policy. Expressing gratitude over the warm welcome he received from students, Vice President Dhankar also expressed his wish to welcome students from Manipur at Parliament. Vice President was accompanied by his wife, Shudesh Dhankar, during the visit.
Northeast is changing. It is changing very fast. Look at the rail connectivity. A reference was made by the Honorable Chief Minister. Look at the air connectivity of Northeast. 9 airports to 17 airports. Phenomenal growth. Look at this airport itself. It has national and international connectivity. A development is taking place. By the end of the year, this part of the country will be digital 100%. Manipur in particular is gifted with medicinal plants that can turn situation around for many of us and generate industrial growth in that field.
Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister also appealed teachers to play important role in imparting knowledge to public regarding various constitutional acts that gives protection to forest and environment. He said lack of knowledge among people regarding importance of conserving reserve forests, wetlands and protected forests have led to antagonization of government in its conservation efforts. Therefore, there is need to make students understand about various acts that are there to protect land, reserve forests, protected forests and wetlands.
We have forest protected forest true education school college basic please be careful.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on rising COVID cases in India. Keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break, watching Primetime English Bulletin. India registered 3,715 fresh COVID cases in the last 24 hours. Active cases decreased to 40,177. According to the latest data updated by Union Health Ministry, their total reached 5,31,584 with 15 deaths during the same period. India's total recovery reached more than 4,43,84,000 and recovery rate stands at 98.73%. In a major drug halt by Manipur police this year so far, Kangpokpi district police team arrested 4 miscreants including a woman with more than 15 kg of heroin number 4 powder worth around 100 crore 50 lakh rupees on international market on May 1. Arrested persons are 20 years old, Lent David Soundtuk, son of Kuplan Soundtuk from Jolzan village in Jojambo district, 24 years old Lumin Sang Haokip, son of Saikolund Haokip from Kaupingjang village in Jojambo district, 27 years old Mangkolund Haokip, son of Tongzang Paut Haokip from Tuitunt village in Chandal district, and 50 years old RK Paukuraut, daughter of late RT Ku from Kasom Karong village in Senapati district. Speaking to media at Kangpokpi District Police SP conference held last evening, SP TH Bikramjit said that a police team led by OC KH Shunin Kumar stopped one Mahindra XUV 500 bearing registration number MN03P8104 coming from Imphal in front of Kangpokpi Police Station gate on May 1 around 9:15 a.m. Upon checking the vehicle driven by Glenn David, the police team found 3 bags containing 351 shop cases containing suspected heroin powder. Acting on his confession, police arrested Lumin Sang Haokip and Mangkolund Haokip, who were traveling in a Mahindra Scorpio without registration number, and on their further confession, police managed to nab RK Pakoru from TNK village Senapati. Kangpokpi police station registered a case against him and investigations are underway to nab other involved. The arrested persons were produced before Kangpokpi Judicial Magistrate First Class yesterday and the court remanded them to 8 days of police custody.
Locality. Amsung makhatana sai haiba kogi checkpost detain to vehicle adu de yaw de kamu du executive magistrate ka wenena thi mabumbagi khazina detail jemba kanda heroin number 4 showcases 351 numbers masi yaw ba thinaki amasung executive magistrate ka wenena amasung witnessing ngi masi weight on ba kanda showcasing si weight amasung amount yung bulletin adu weight yaw kuna total weight 15.011 kg loki in haiba heroin number 4 amasung vehicle singasi seize the PM sung hai ni mari se kuna pare sung case ama investigation tong lokale.
Regarding illicit poppy cultivation in the district, SP Vikramjit said illegal poppy cultivation has drastically declined in Kampopi district in the wake of their unceasing anti-poppy drive as a part of the war on drugs mission. He said in the recent poppy season, Kampopi District Police in association with other departments has destroyed illegal poppy cultivation at around 1,400 acres of land in the district. He added that the district police along with NAB has been carrying out survey to identify poppy farms.
Mangi poppy season sida koi poppy destruction suki ma su to re makha ta kongjang one su koi poppy hojik tha bagi preparation to ba kan ma preparation to ba lai bagi ha bagi koi survey chat ba ho re ai samag yaw na bagi SP na sama suyaw na cycle PSP yasin na koi yimba ho re ai sing asi koi Kampopi district police ne ko le area sing da one by one koi si sing ji area sing ji lone survey matang ho ra gani karam ma tha gi preparation lai bagi ha bu thina ga di madu ai ni makha da sab sa action la ko
Manipur joined the world in celebrating World Press Day 2023 today. Sahitya Thopangtlup Manipur organized World Press Day celebration at Manipur Press Club in Mizorkul. Editor Ottomana Bache Font Sham Kishore Kesamt was honored with the Tiam Prem Kumar Award 2023 on the occasion. The award carries the cash prize of 10,000 rupees, a certificate and a traditional stole. Speaking at the event, Vice President of Editors Guild Manipur, Aribam Robindro, called upon all Manipur Working Journalist Union AMZU and Editors Guild Manipur ECM to observe World Press Day, which is a significant day for journalists every year. Manipur Literary Society Imphal President Nomaitiam Kiran Kumar, editors and reporters of print and electronic media firms and eminent writers attended the event. Aribam Robindro said there is a progress in both print and electronic media in the state, but no for those working in the field. He thanked the public for extending love and support to media person. He appreciated the government and various associations for honoring journalists with awards for their contribution in the society.
Journalism ki sinfam sida leiba singsina thenaba awanungai masi susum hegalak tabadi natte sinfam si mipung puding bangna ikai khumnabi ba sinfam di oibra aina khanjai National Press Day di phajana pangthoi Manipur da DIP ana sindana State Journalist Award karikra yen ba khot pa to gadurisi World Press Freedom Day simati amzu na borasu EGM na borasu DIP ana borasu ningthina to dabagumba ma adhe na maru masi su yam oibran ka freedom du leiribra hebi wahang ma kanna hangdariba maraksida asigumba press freedom de panthokpa sina godi amna kanaba legado mali EGMga amjuga de mathang chai de World Press Freedom Day si mapung phana paktok si ai appeal tawjeningi.
Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education, Dr. R.K. Ranjan says education plays an important role in shaping a progressive society. The minister said this while attending foundation stone laying ceremony of new permanent building of Kendra Vidyalaya No. 1 Imphal in Lamphel today. The building will be constructed at a cost of 67.77 crore and plans to complete by next year. Stressing on the role of providing quality education to youngster generation, Minister R.K. Ranjan expressed confidence that National Education Policy 2020 will aim to fulfill that need. It may be mentioned that the Kendra Vidyalaya, which was set up in 1964, had been functioning without a permanent building. and the new building of Kendra Vidyalaya have been realized after Minister Ranjan consulted with relevant authorities. The minister is also planning to set up permanent buildings for all Jawaharlal Navodaya Vidyalaya in Northeast region, including for those in Manipur. Health Minister Dr. S. Ranjan says development and conservation of the environment must go hand in hand. He was speaking at the foundation stone laying ceremony of a new office building of Socio-Economic and Development Society sits near Sangaitel Olympian Park today. Minister Ranjan said Manipur is no exception to the impact of climate change, and the same cannot be mitigated only by planting trees but also by making sure that these trees survive and grow to maturity. Representatives of the Editors Guild Manipur and locals attended the program.
Environment key issues some address the rest of 5, 6 years, 10 years some kazi cannot work pa matam jada environment ki negative akoina degrade toru bagi habatare sigi impact se taseng harage de handa ki sahi je akoi Manipur da yamna significant changes sama uba phangbra in kan everywhere is hojik ayamba keno jida climate change ki issues mayam ultimately responsibility the the responsibility, I think it's we the citizens.
Volunteers of the Voice of the People to Moirang Kendra demand those concerned to apologize for using unconstitutional and derogatory languages against Chief Minister and Birend within 72 hours, else warrant of blocking the Didim Road. Members of civil bodies, local clubs and Maira Paibi groups took out tours rally from Moirang Kwakta to Moirang Singay Lampak last evening. Speaking on the sideline, one volunteer named Waimodu alleged that some people use unconstitutional and derogatory language against the Chief Minister in the wake of recent violent incident in Churchampur district. He said the rally was held condemning the same and against any attempt to create disharmony in the state. Bishnupur police gave a strict whistle during the rally to prevent any unwanted incidents. Marine community recently celebrated two-day-long Hongkop Festival 2023 at Levi village in Technopole district. The ancient festival is celebrated every 5 years. According to folklore, villagers jointly shot a carnivorous coal, Sovi, who was attacking the Marine community. Since then, the community celebrate the festival of victory. A day ahead of the Hongkop festival, villagers pay homage to those who were killed by the animal. They hold the belief that their deceased ancestors will come alive. Hence, villagers lay a white linen each for a man and a woman in their respective homes. Reenactment of killing the animals, narration of folk tales of each clan's and tradition dance performances mark the festival. Like-minded group LMG Manipur extend financial help to owners of the watermelon farm at Karong and Lamsang constituency. Miscreants reportedly stole and destroyed watermelons from the farm belonging to Kumantem, Ningtemt and Sorokhaibam Angobi on May 1. Now the sports news. In Babina Group's 64th Sir Churchan Singh KCSI CBE Memorial Football Tournament being played at artificial turf ground in Lamlong Tongkong, FC Imphal United defeated Youth Welfare Union 4-1 in one of the preliminary knockout stage 1 match. For FC Imphal United, Secretary Subham scored 2 goals while TH Marks and S. Kambaton scored 1 goal each to set up the win. El Tlangumba scored the only goal for Youth Welfare Union. 11 Star Sporting Union Akampat will play GDC Tinungai, while ASFA FC Cycle will take on SAO Kakching in the next matches tomorrow. PTCC Patsoi Patri becomes the winners of second MNCA Super Plate Cricket Tournament. In the final match played today, PTCC Patsoi Patri defeated ESU Palace Compound by 161 runs to clinch the title. Electing to bat first, PTCC Patsoi Patri made 208 runs in the given 40 overs, losing all its wickets. In reply, ESU Palace Compound were bowled out for just 47 runs in 19.2 overs, thus losing the match by 161 runs. Meanwhile, both the finalists have booked a berth in Elite Cricket Tournament to be played next year. PTCC Patsoi Patri all-rounder Sohail Akram was adjudged the man of the match, while also declared highest wicket taker in the tournament. YUCC Cocktail player and Sanjit was declared highest run scorer of the tournament. Player of the series was awarded to ESU Palace Compound's player CH Mihul. Winner PTCC Patsoi Patri received cash prize of 1,20,000 rupees along with trophy, while runners-up ESU Palace Compound received a cash prize of 80,000 rupees along with a trophy. Ketrigao MLA Sheikh Nurud Hassan, Pradhan of Uchekont Nongchup GP and Jadumani, Pradhan of the Bamon Kampu and Akeshwar, President of LN and Sanahalt and President of SEDOC and Santanu, along with other officials of Manipur Cricket Association, graced the prize distribution ceremony. In MNCA Men's Under-19 One-Day Trophy, Ruled Malone, Blue Hawk Kurai and PCC Mayai Koibi registered a win against their opponents. In one of the match played today at Model Higher Secondary School and Orrington College ground, Ruled Malone defeated Trau Kwagatil by 83 runs. Batting first, Ruled Malone set a target of 159 runs in 36.4 overs, losing all his wickets. In reply, Trau Kwagatil were bowled out for 76 runs in 20.1 overs, thus losing the match by 83 runs. Ruled Malone bowler Pravished, who picked up 5 wickets, was adjudged the man of the match. In another match played today at Luangpopa Cricket Stadium, Blue Hawk Kurai defeated PTCC Patsoi Patri by 7 wickets. Batting first, PTCC Patsoi Patri set a target of 144 runs in 29.2 overs, losing all its wickets. In reply, Blue Hawk Kurai chased down the target in 26.4 overs, losing just 3 wickets, thus winning the match by 7 wickets. Blue Hawk Kurai all-rounder Washim Khan, who picked up 3 wickets and scored 21 runs, was declared the man of the match. In another match played today at Public Ground Kangabok, PCC Mayai Kobi defeated Al Amin Lilong by 3 wickets. Batting first, Al Amin Lilong were bowled out for 145 runs in 28.1 overs. In reply, PCC Mayai Kobi chased down the target in 37 overs, losing just 7 wickets, thus winning the match by 3 wickets. PCC Mayai Kobi all-rounder T. Vikas, who scored 39 runs and picked out 1 wicket, was declared the man of the match. India under-17 men's team will meet Spain's Real Madrid in the 4th friendly match ahead of AFC under-17 Asian Cup final round this evening at 8:30 at Ciudad Deportiva del Real Madrid. AFC under-17 Asian Cup final round is scheduled in Thailand this June-July. The 25-member Indian squad led by coach Bibi Naut Fernandez include footballers from Manipur. They are Ricky Meitei Haubam, Suresh Kumar Gangbont, Malim Gamba Tokchom, Denizid Sangbam, Dini Meitei Laistramt, Korauting Uzamt, Tongal Song Gangte Ruhelt Jampang Mayumt, Gogo Cha Zungkamt, and Lemnet Dangwa. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Travel Solidarity March under the banner of All Travel Student Union Manipur turns violent in Churchandpur district. Houses on fire and many sustained injuries. Government suspends mobile internet in Manipur for 5 days over turmoil in adjoining areas of Churchandpur and Bishnupur district. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar lands in Manipur on short trip. Jagdeep says Manipur has been improvement in terms of connectivity. Kampong District Police arrest 4 miscreants, including a woman with more than 50 kgs of heroin number 4, worth around 150 lakh rupees on international market. And Manipur celebrates World Press Day 2023. Editor Otmana Bache Fonts Stamp Kishore K. Sambek's Tiam Prem Kumar Award 2023. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Kurumjari Manipur, Laiba Migitang Ohumda Ikai Kumnachariba, Bharatki Uparashtrapati Sri Jagdip Dhankhargi, Manipurgi Khongchetpu, Manipurgi Miyamna, Harauk Tayamba Galunina, Taramna Okchari.
Shraddha Din Yaitok Chare, Purva Shramda Equi Kwaibu Kon.